What's up, guys? Welcome back to another fun discussion here on the channel. So it's been a few days since YCS Atlanta, the team YCS, and I have compiled my thoughts into a concrete, smart format, and I'm looking forward to sharing them with you guys. So we're going to jump right into the video and not waste any time, so welcome back to Yin Yang Zing. Patrick here. So team YCSs and team main events for any higher level events like regionals and YCSs, I have a couple of points that I want to go over with you guys for the best possible results. So I guess we're diving straight in. First and foremost, this was an awesome event. It really let the best players win, and the best players did win. It really hurt with misplays, because that means that 2 or 3 people made the misplays together. Overall, it really increased the skill level required for a game, and it really actually improved sportsmanship. I got a lot of confused looks. I think that was my favorite part of the day, because I was playing something so different. But it was a very fun event. It was a really well received event. I feel like everybody that was there felt the same way. It was a really good time. And that being said, I hope they do these again. I really felt like working in a team was a lot more fun. Honestly, it's the most fun I've had playing this game. Simply put, I love this game. I love everything about this game, and I think the team aspect of it was some of the most fun I have had playing this game since 2002. Since the inception of the game here in the States, this is the most fun I've had in all that time. That's how fun this event was. So if there's one nearby, or you guys you hear about something like this happening again, and I really hope they do it again, I recommend you go to it if you didn't get the chance to go to the YCS in Atlanta. That being said, here are some pointers to try and help you achieve victory and to really succeed in these. So let's dive right into it. So first and foremost, the most important thing you can do is team placement. It sounds silly, but whoever your best, most knowledgeable player is, your most reflexive player is, needs to be in the player B position. With some exceptions, and we'll get into that. But the reason why is you want your smartest or your most knowledgeable player in the middle to be able to help with both other games. So this is where humility comes in. I knew for a fact that I was not the best player on my team, right? And I had never been in a team event. The mistake was that we put me, which I was the only one on my team that hadn't earned their invite yet, and I still haven't, and I'm still working on it. Hopefully I'll get it this year, but if not, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to try, see what I can do, but I like to play odd things. So that being said, we put me in the middle. So here are the problems with that. One, I was playing a super combo heavy deck. Super combo heavy. If I made a mistake, or if I lost focus for a second over anything, I was going to make mistakes, I was going to make misplays, and it would cost me games. That's silly. In hindsight, we should have put the more simplistic linear deck and player in the middle, which would have been player A, which we all talked about it. It should have been Nick, because Nick is the most meta player of the 3 of us that went. I play off-meta decks and kind of take my twist on the meta. So we should have put him in the middle because he was the most knowledgeable, and it would have changed our entire lineup of the day. It would have changed our matchups. But yeah, so that's the first thing. Second thing is, if you're playing super combo heavy decks, if you're playing a super combo heavy deck, if all 3 of you are playing the same deck, great. If all 3 of you are playing different decks, you may as well be playing in a single event, honestly. I mean, simply put, that's what you should be doing. And I don't say that negatively. I say that as, if your deck requires a whole lot of combo play and a whole lot of intricate play, it's going to be hard for your teammates if they're playing the same thing to do that. So deck choice in this instance is incredibly important. You need to know your deck. I had tested my deck for a total of a week and a half. A week and a half before this event. Wasn't nearly enough time to get to know all of the intricate plays with it, but I did learn a lot from the YCS, and I will continue evolving the deck. I have a lot of changes already in the works on it, and I look forward to bringing you guys the updated deck profile of Pendulum Orchest. But that's the thing you need to look at. Your combo-heavy player should not be in the middle. It should be A or C. It doesn't matter where, just needs to be A or C. Your best player needs to be in the middle. That's where they need to be. Your smartest player, your most knowledgeable player, your most skill-intensive player, they need to be in the middle to help out the people that need it more. Just makes sense. It's logical thinking. We didn't think about it that hard, and a lot of teams didn't. Some of the top teams may have, but the teams that we saw all day all had the same kind of situations where their best player was either in A or in C. Occasionally we play some in B. It just kind of varied. It was very interesting overall. So member placement, where people are at, is super critical. So just learn from that experience is know your deck, but really know it, get some testing in with it, and make sure you guys talk about strategy. Because some of the best strategy you can have is the person in the middle is probably going to be their best player. You don't want to pair up somebody that's less experienced or not as skill-based. You want to put your best player where their best player is going to be, and that's typically going to be B. Figure out what you guys want and how you guys want to get there. I saw a lot of rogue in players C. A lot of rogue. So your best rogue matchup, you like whatever deck does the best against rogue, you want to look at player C. Because that's typically where people put the experimental plays. From what I saw. There were only a couple that I saw that were different. I pulled trains and I pulled infernoids. So I recommend you guys looking at, what are people thinking? Typically it goes meta. Typically what we saw all day was meta, meta, rogue. Meta, meta, rogue. And if, whoever has the best matchup against the majority of rogue decks, you want to put them into player C or A position, just depending on what you're feeling. You got to trust your gut on that one. We made the mistakes, obviously, in lineup. Time was kind of the 5 minutes was nice. I think, honestly, moving forward, I think we should move to 50-minute rounds. I think that would be extremely beneficial to the next YCS. So, Konami, if you're watching this, try 50 minutes. I think that would really help alleviate a lot of ties, because a lot of ties came in the first round. A lot. I saw at least a couple, probably 24 teams with ties after the first round, which is weird. I think. Now, don't quote me on that. It might be different, but things like that. We really need to streamline it a little bit more, I think. But overall, this was a super successful event. So my experience with the event, I've given to you guys. Take with it what you will. If you could talk your locals into doing a team event like this, whether it be 2-on-2 or 3-on-3, I think it would be awesome for you guys to get some practice at this. The communication thing is really big, and this overall was a super fun event. So I don't know what the next event I'm going to be at is, and hopefully I will know soon so I can let you guys know where to meet me. It's probably going to be sometime in April, because I have kids and things like that, so they come first. But fingers crossed I can make it to a big event this next month. And that is it for me. So leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below of these 3v3 events. What's the next? What kind of content would you guys like to see? I'm thinking of bringing a couple of live duels. I've got a couple deck profiles in the works that I'm trying to communicate with people on to get on the channel. So we got some stuff in the works. And hopefully the next episode of Bard of the Cards, hopefully, will be up in the next few weeks. I got a couple of guests lined up, so I just got to get in contact with them and communicate it out. So look forward to that stuff, and we'll see you guys next time.